Thank you, Honourable Member. Shri Kanak Medla Ravindra Kumar.
Thank you, Madam, for giving this opportunity. In the Union Budget 21-22, 1,10,055 crores has been allocated for railways. Out of this, 1,07,000 crores is capital expenditure. Sir, the Honourable Finance Minister, while presenting the Union Budget, has mentioned 3 dedicated freight corridors. East Coast Corridor from Kharagpur to Vijayawada, North-South Corridor from Itarsi to Vijayawada will be undertaken. This will benefit to the people of my state. I am very thankful to the ministers for these 2 proposals. Sir, I would like to draw the attention of the Honourable Minister with regard to the AP Reorganization Act 13th schedule. It says, the central government shall take measures to establish rapid rail and road connectivity from the new capital of successor state of Andhra Pradesh to Hyderabad and other important cities of Telangana. So it is hard fact that in spite of new capital of AP Amaravati being located close to Vijayawada and Guntur, it is deprived of railway connectivity, and it is precisely reason why the AP reorganization mentioned the explicit terms central government shall take steps to develop rail and road connectivity. Then come to the another important aspect, South Coastal Railway Zone at Visakhapatnam. A new railway zone has been created with headquarters at Visakhapatnam, but it has not come into full-fledged operation. Till now, territorial jurisdiction for the zone has not been finalized so far. I urge the government to take the steps to make it fully operational very soon. And there are some other projects with regard to the railway. The Honourable Railway Minister about his ministry, which is silent on new Amaravati railway line, announced in the year 2016 with an estimated cost of 3,273 crores. It is 106 kilometers. Line from Erupalem, Amaravati, Namburu, 57 kilometers. Amaravati, Pedakorapadu, 27 kilometers. Satyanapalli, Narsarapeta, 25 kilometers. I've been raising this issue on the floor since long time, but no allocations were made in 2018, 19 and 20, not 21 this year also. You have given just 1,000 crore. This indicates the non-seriousness of the railways towards the new capital of Amaravati. If the recent reports in the media are to be believed, then it looks like the centre is going to shelve the Amaravati line, citing lack of support from the present state government. Then there are several other projects are pending. This is Tenali-Gunturu doubling railway line with electrification has been taken up. It has to be completed within 18 months, but it is still going on. Likewise, the development of Gunturu and new Gunturu stations has become really important after making Tulluru Mandal as the new capital of area. And secondly, Gunturu station needs to be given status of capital station and to be provide all facilities. Along with Mangalagiri station situated between Vijayawada and Gunturu also to be developed. The survey of Pagidipalli-Gunturu railway line was completed long back. In the absence of second line, passengers are facing a lot of problems due to delay due to heavy traffic leading loss of revenue railways. So the Honourable Minister may show some generosity on this sanction of the second line. Then, Madam, with regard to the
Honourable Member, you'll have to start winding.
Yes, sir. Final line. With regard to the projects in the state of Andhra Pradesh has to be given priority since it is newly a formed state by virtue of the provisions of the AP Reorganization Act. It should not be neglected in any manner. With these observations, I support the demands for grants under the Ministry of Railways. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Honourable Member. We have Shri Neeraj Sekharji.
मनोज जी चले गए, मैं पहले उनका आभार व्यक्त करना चाहता हूं। कई बातों से उनका समर्थन नहीं करता हूं मैं उनका, लेकिन आज जो उन्होंने माननीय मंत्री जी से आग्रह करूंगा, आदरणीय कर्पूरी ठाकुर जी और पिताजी के लिए जो ट्रेनिंग